I think if people could really grasp the power of the internet, they would drop everything they're doing right now today and learn as much about it as they could. There's 1.5 billion users on the internet right now.
Is made up of the 4 different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's, and E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values. And what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the 4 is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the 4th of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, you know, Robert, go to school and get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, you know, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned, and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said, work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom.
Hi, my name is Michael Forrest. I've been successfully marketing and making my living on the internet for over the last 10 years since I got out of the United States Marine Corps. But more importantly, I want to talk to you about everything that you have seen on the internet. And there's a couple of reasons for that. I have spent the last 10 years going through the school of hard knocks, trial and error, tried everything that you've seen on the internet, tried every empty promise, tried every product, every system. There's only one that I came across, and that was 4 years ago, that took me from a 6-figure earner on the internet to a multiple $million-dollar earner on the internet. And I don't just say that number. I'm going to do something that no one else does on the internet, and that is I'm going to prove that number to you. First and foremost, I can prove it to you real briefly here. My wife and I just moved here from California. We actually live in Miami right now. We split our time up between here and Paris, where my wife's entire family lives. We live up here on the 50th floor overlooking the entire Biscayne and South Beach. I'm actually coming to you from my home office. But again, back to my point, the kind of numbers that we can do offering a training system, specialized training and educational services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in over 140 different countries has given us leverage like we have never known. And we know it could do the same for you, and we want to share it with you. This powerful platform and business model changed everything from us. We now finally get to do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it. We don't have to worry about trading time for money. We don't have to worry about climbing the corporate ladder or buying a brick and mortar business for $1 million and worrying about employees, space, rent, inventory, insurance, liabilities, or any of those other headaches. This powerful platform and business model took us to a level that we didn't even realize was possible. And again, I don't just say that, I'm going to prove it to you by logging into my business bank account that this is a very real business, we are very real people, and these are very real numbers. So hold on one second, I'll do that for you, and then put in your name and email address, and I'll see you on the other side, and we'll talk then. Take care. Hi, Michael Force here again. Wanted to do exactly what I said I would do, and I'm going to prove to you that this is a very real business with very real numbers. You're going to see something here that you don't see anywhere else online, frankly, because no one else can prove it. Because they're not telling you the truth. I'm one of the few that is, and I'm going to prove to you that it is very real. So hold on one second. I'm going to log into my business bank account at bankofamerica.com. Use my company name, Advertising Inc., which is a registered S Corp out of California. We'll log in there, show you the real profit and revenue generated with this powerful platform and model. Take a look at the statements. We'll jump around. For the last year or two, just random months, so you can see the overall averages. This model is 80% profit. I have no employees, I have no space, no rent, no inventory, no insurance, no liabilities. None of those headaches. It is one of the most powerful platforms I have seen on the internet and business model, and why it has consistently produced for me for the last 4 years, and I know it can do the same for you. We'll jump around to another month here. That one was $94,000. This one is $174,000. This was a great month. $174,795, 15 cents there. Revenue generated, as I said, 80% profit. And let's see here. We have another month here, $97,652.83. Kind of move through these quickly. Be mindful of the clock here. As I know people's attention span is not very long, as is mine. $170,056.95 there. We'll jump around to another month there, last 2 years. $84,803.64 there. And we'll do one more month here. You can see the overall average is about $101,000. I've averaged it out overall the last 4 years. $76,068.65 there. Very real numbers, very real business, and we are very real people. I'll prove that to you as well. Picture of my wife and I on our iPhoto here. And our baby girl, we just had her. She's about 7 months old already. I can't believe how quickly time flies here. Another picture. I'll show you. Whoops. That was Rome last year. We were in Dominican Republic for a couple of weeks. We had a nice little vacation down there. We were in Paris, France last year, as we are every year. Ibiza, Spain. We were over there for a couple of weeks, relaxing and enjoying a small island off of Spain. We're back over to Baja, below California there, doing some doing buggy ridings with a good friend of mine. And then we were in Arizona. Did some golfing with some of the boys, Marines. And then we have me in Venice last year, back in Monterey, California, over in Napa, and us back here in Miami, Florida. Well, I want to wish everyone a great night. I'm going to log off here, and I hope you'll join us here. Put in your name and email address. I'd love to show you exactly how this model works and how you can make it work for you. And you got to put in your name and email address to do that. I'll see you on the next page, and we'll talk then. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hi Jane Erin, and welcome to my brand new office. I thought it was about time I made a video to say thank you for everything, including this $10,000 office which I could never have afforded before. Just to really say thank you from the bottom of my heart for the way that meeting you and being part of Carbon Copy Pro has changed my life. When I joined the business, I was a translator, and I'd just lost my biggest client overnight, and with it more than half my income. I was absolutely panicking about the future, thinking that I was going to be facing an old age in poverty. I didn't know that it was possible to make an income on the internet. And the great thing about it is that someone of my age, I mean I'm 53 now, is actually better placed on the internet than someone younger, because we have more credibility, which is fantastic, because if you think about it, how would I get a job at my age? So what I love about this business is the freedom it gives me to do what I want when I want. It's not really the money that's the most important thing to me, it's the security, the knowledge that I'm going to have a secure old age. But having said that, in my first year I made over $250,000, and in my third month $30,000. I mean, isn't that just incredible? So now when I go abroad, if I'm going on a long distance flight, I can afford to pay to fly business class, and I can go to the gym when I want to. But I think the best thing of all is that I can afford my lovely cleaner Trudy. Hiya. So Judy, be sure to polish those awards nice and bright. That's the awards that I've won thanks to Carbon Copy Pro, now on show in my lovely new office. Thanks again, Jay and Erin. I owe you everything. Bye-bye.
Hello, this is Norbert Orlowitz in British Columbia, Canada. I've been involved in the network marketing industry now for just about 7 years. Now, my first 6 years were nothing but struggle and failure. I did everything my upline taught me. I chased around my friends and family, contacted everyone I knew, went to networking events, handed out business cards, prospected in shopping malls, and still my best month was about $150. I joined Carbon Copy Pro just over 1 year ago. I leveraged the system, and in my first 6 weeks using the system, I was able to generate $23,570. My best week to date is $25,300 in a 7-day period. Listen, the best thing about this marketing system is the incredible level of marketing training that you're going to receive. The bottom line to success in this industry on the internet is that you need to understand marketing and you need to become a master marketer. And with the tools and the level of training that this community provides you, you will absolutely become a master marketer if you simply apply yourself to the training. Look forward to seeing you on the inside.
Hi, we are Vishal and Shala Bhatia from Minneapolis. We both work in top engineering and accounting firms.
We got involved in the home business industry 3 years ago and saw very little success until 1 year back when we came across Carbon Copy Pro. Working this business for 1 year, just 3 hours a night, along with our full-time corporate America jobs, we've been able to replace a strong 6-figure income from the comfort of our homes.
And the reason we were able to do it was because Carbon Copy Pro is designed in such a way that it does the heavyweight lifting for you. With your Carbon Copy Pro membership, you get professionally designed websites, the email follow-up, a professional call center which closes the sales for you. And the most exciting part is that just this month, that is October 2008, was our most profitable month of our lives, where we generated over $48,600 in just a single month. And the reason we were able to do it was because of the Carbon Copy Pro. And the most fulfilling reward of this business is that we are seeing the duplication, which is completely unheard of in this industry. The duplication we are seeing in our team is phenomenal. A lot of people on our team are consistently making over $10,000 a month.
We sincerely believe that if we can do it working just part-time, you can do it too. Come join us.
For millions of people every day, the rat race is a reality. Recessions, bailouts, Ponzi schemes, job loss. When times are tough, when times are most dire like they are right now, it's actually the time where the most opportunities are available too for entrepreneurs who want to act upon it.
I was working a dead-end job that I hated. I was working 50, 60 hours a week.
I was working like 10 hours a day, go straight to my second job. I'd work till like 3 o'clock in the morning. I never got any sleep. I wasn't making any money. You know, it was a grind.
You know, if there's anything good that's come out of this, global downturn in the last 2 years, it forces people to go inside. It forces them to go inside and start to rely on themselves. And I believe that everyone's got a little entrepreneurial spark.
Carbon Copy Pro teaches you how to sell anything to anyone, anywhere in the world. We want to teach you how to leverage things like the internet, things like Twitter, MySpace, Facebook. I think if people could really grasp the power of the internet, they would drop everything they're doing right now today and learn as much about it as they could. There's 1.5 billion users on the internet right now. This is a wallet that I just bought.
You could buy an entire line of luggage for what you spent on that little wallet. But you know what? That's the power of a brand.
We want to teach you how to build your brand, You Inc.
Carbon Copy Pro is an incubator for entrepreneurs because it provides entrepreneurs with everything they require for success: systems, training, resources, tools, and community. To be part of other people's success and empower other people to have success is why I do what I do.
I really believe that Carbon Copy Pro is the razor's edge that separates the good from the great.